In the grand theater of global trade, there are arteries. Few places on Earth embody both as dramatically as the Strait of Hormuz, this narrow channel of water. The only sea passage from the Persian Gulf to the open ocean is the jugular vein of the global economy. Its story is one of immense wealth, ancient rivalries, and modern-day anxieties. Located between Iran and Oman, the strait is shockingly narrow. At its tightest point, the shipping lane is just 2 miles wide in each direction, a slender path for the colossal supertankers that traverse it. Through this passage flows a staggering 21 million barrels of oil every single day, 1/5 of the world's total consumption. It also accounts for 1/3 of global liquefied natural gas. This river of energy flows primarily to the industrial powerhouses of Asia, Japan, South Korea, and India, fueling their economies and lighting up their cities. Any disruption here isn't a regional issue. It's a direct threat to global economic stability. But long before oil, Hormuz was a crucible of empires. The ancient Persians of the Achaemenid Empire recognized its strategic value, controlling the trade that flowed through it. For centuries, it was a vital link on the Silk Road, a conduit for spices, textiles, and pearls. In the 16th century, the Portuguese, pioneers of the Age of Sail, seized the strait, building forts whose ruins still stand today as a testament to their ambition to dominate Eastern trade. They were followed by the British, who policed these waters for 2 centuries, securing their imperial lifeline to India. The 20th century transformed everything. The discovery of the world's largest and most accessible oil reserves turned the Persian Gulf into a liquid gold mine. The Strait of Hormuz became its gatekeeper. After World War II, as the world rebuilt and industrialized, its reliance on this oil became absolute. The geopolitical stakes were set. The United States, inheriting Britain's role as global maritime guardian, declared the Carter Doctrine in 1980, stating it would use military force to defend its national interests in the Persian Gulf. The U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet, based in nearby Bahrain, was established for this very purpose, to keep this strait open. This mission has been tested time and again. The most brutal chapter was the tanker war of the 1980s, a phase of the Iran-Iraq War. Both nations attacked hundreds of civilian oil tankers to cripple each other's economies. The conflict drew in the U.S. Navy, leading to direct confrontations with Iran and demonstrating how quickly the chokepoint could become a front line. Today, the tension remains palpable. Iran, with its long coastline and powerful Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy, views the straits as a key defensive and offensive asset. It has developed a strategy of asymmetric warfare, using a combination of fast attack craft, sea mines, anti-ship missiles, and increasingly armed drones to counter the technological superiority of the U.S. Navy. In recent years, the world has watched with bated breath as tankers have been sabotaged, seized, and harassed. Each incident triggers immediate economic shockwaves. The cost of ensuring a vessel to pass through the strait, known as a war risk premium, can skyrocket overnight. Oil prices jump on the mere rumor of conflict, a phenomenon traders call the Hormuz risk premium. A prolonged closure, though unlikely, would be catastrophic. The few pipelines that exist can only carry a tiny fraction of the volume. The global economy would face an energy crisis unlike any seen in modern history. Beyond the economic chaos lies the threat of environmental disaster. A successful attack on a supertanker could cause a spill that would dwarf the Exxon Valdez, devastating the fragile marine ecosystem of the Gulf. As the world looks to a future of renewable energy, one might think the strait's importance will wane, but this transition will take decades. In the meantime, the geopolitical chessboard is shifting. China, now the world's largest oil importer, is building its own powerful navy and securing ports across the Indian Ocean to protect its energy lifelines. The Strait of Hormuz is no longer just a stage for Iran and the West. It is becoming a focus of great power competition. It remains a profound paradox, a lifeline of globalization, and a symbol of its fragility. It is a testament to our interconnectedness and a constant reminder of how geography, politics, and history can converge at a single point. holding the balance of the world's economy in its narrow grasp.